Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Williams?
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take a shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've got a good chance to prove themselves in what is going to be a very difficult part of their schedule coming up. Guys, with the bulk of their games coming up on the road, it's going to be tough.
You know what, Kevin? This is a tough stretch, and even more so for a team that's struggling on the road. This could be a minefield waiting to explode.
Well, they're probably already wishing the road trip was over, guys. On the surface, they do not look equipped to handle what's ahead of them. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. They've got to find a way to get it turned around.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. His big key defensively is to deny them drives and finishes at the rim. He said that's where they're most effective, getting to the cup. If we're going to win, we've got to shrink those gaps and bait them into taking contested jump shots. Guys, a chance to break the tie of the season series if they're successful.
Thank you, Doris.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a three-point game. Kicks it to Hayward. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Hayward's got 5.
Nice touch near the hoop.
The dish to Roberts. Jones drives in. The pass to Sohai. Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Roberts. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Alexander passes Holmgren. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
He dishes it to Roberts. Pass Sal. Feeds to Roberts. Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Giddey pass to Hayward. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
It's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
And so here is Oklahoma City.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing.
Oh, man, that was a read. Mark it up. Oh, boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was. A stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Alexander, defended by Jones. Shoots a fader. No good from Alexander. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Kevin, I'll tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches high, there's no doubt.
Well, that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Passes to Hayward. And it's off from 3-point range. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Thunder trailing by 5. There's the pass to Alexander. Gives him the lead pass. The shot's good from Holmgren.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Pass to Alexander. Holmgren. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Roberts. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Denver Nuggets.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Passes it to Alexander. A 3-ball. That's good. Alexander's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And Roberts kicks to Jones. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to get.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. He passes it to Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook. Here's Holmgren. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he always gives the fans a temporary souvenir, it seems like, blocking 2 or 3 shots into the 10th row. Of course, you got to give the ball back, so very temporary souvenir.
They're going to have to change that because in baseball, when they knock those foul balls, they don't go check
You can keep them, that's right.
Yeah, same with the NFL. If the ball happens to get by the net, you can keep the ball.
That, right. Well, we need to change that in basketball.
I agree.
And, you know, Steve, what I like is his offensive rebound. I mean, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. He epitomizes that. He's found those garbage buckets to be plenty rewarding.
Roberts in at the 3, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 45 points and also did some work on the defensive end by swatting away a few shots. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Gets it to go. Roberts got 13.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. Well, that's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laid.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
He kicks it to Hayward. They get it back. Giddey. Now the pass to Alexander. To the middle, second chance shot, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
You got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Here's Roberts. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thunder trailing by 3. Picked by Williams. Giddy. Nice D from Roberts.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The 19-footer is on the money. Roberts got 15.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
That's Holmgren. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Alexander, defended by Jones. Here's Tort. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Here's Roberts. He's got 15. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Roberts got 17.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Passes it to Alexander. Lets it go from deep, and that is good. He has 6.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make...
Ball is with the ball. Now defended by Roberts. Doubled by Sohan. Clock at 6. Tort is guarded by Johnson. Out to Wallace. And the pass to Wagner. Number 11, Graham defending. Number 11, he squares up and sinks it. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Johnson dishes to Roberts.
These fans are in full voice. They just can't get enough of him.
And Steve, it's well-deserved. He's given them plenty to cheer about.
And that one is stuffed right through.
How about that? Take a peek at that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. You're right. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
Boy, what a dunk. That is just special.
Back to Wallace. Poked away. That's a foul called on the Prophet. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Boy, you've got to be able to knock down your free throws if you're going to keep a team that's behind you at bay. When you don't make your free throws, that's a good way to let the other team back into the game.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Roberts misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. For Oklahoma City, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayward. Pass to Alexander. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Puts it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Now, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 9. Stay right where you are.
And now, Brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for being with us here on 2K.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's seeing the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Hayward, also Williams out there, and it's Alexander in at the one spot. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Roberts. Roberts got his fifth rebound in this one. He passes to Wembanyama from outside the arc, and that one's good. Suleiman's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Spurs.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Passes it Holmgren. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. He lobs it up.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And the shot is good. He's got 13.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
There's the steal. Ingadwat kicks to Roberts. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. No good on the three.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Here's Alexander. San Antonio with the rebound. Catalog's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Look at the Prophet, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier interior defender among this year's rookie class.
Yeah, he's a ball of energy out there. Static electricity is this guy. I mean, he's got the athleticism to match that too, so it's really good to see such a hungry, young, athletic defender. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Oklahoma City leading by 4.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. First in steals, second in free throw percentage, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
It's picked off. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Hayward passes to Alexander. Finished off the break. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Nice shot by Roberts.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair, and usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Wembanyama, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
There's a screen. And there's the pass to Alexander. Hayward, three-pointer. That is good. Hayward's got 11.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch. Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Here's Alexander. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 8. Champagny dishes to Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him. Oklahoma City's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's now 26 points for the Prophet. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Giddey defended by Roberts. Giddey, and the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Shot by Roberts, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
No good from Alexander.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Now the feed to Roberts. Drills it from outside. Roberts got 29.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
He feeds it to Hayward. Holmgren defended by Wembanyama. Holmgren the pass to Alexander. Working on Jones. The pass to Alexander. This is to Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
He passes to Alexander. All alone. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nassau on the wing. Johnson kicks it to Roberts. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really an extraordinary game for the Prophet. He has 29 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Alexander passes to Williams. Off the screen. A rebound by the Spurs. Roberts got 8 rebounds in this game. That's good. Roberts got 33 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
The Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Williams kicks to Alexander.
Who's got a ball?
And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
The Spurs making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama. The dish to Roberts. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Roberts got 16 here in the second half.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Outside Williams. Rejected by Roberts. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For the lead, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. He dishes it to Williams. Feeds to Williams. Back to Williams. On the wing, Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Roberts. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're amped up now, Kevin. After trailing for so long, they finally pulled ahead.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much.
The end of the regular season is in sight. The Orlando Magic go up against the San Antonio Spurs this Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And for Oklahoma City, we got Hayward, and it's Wagner in at the 4-man position. Gets it to go.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
San Antonio leading, and for the Spurs. Wembanyama, the pass to Roberts. With the lead pass. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Thunder trailing by 3. So for Oklahoma City right now, Hayward out there with Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Passes it to Alexander. Holmgren defended by Wembanyama. Post shot. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis.
That free throw good from Holmgren. Free throw is good from Holmgren.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Roberts. He hangs. The shot is off, and the Thunder going the other way now. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Roberts got 43 points.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here is Williams. And here we go. And Hayward gets it to go.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Roberts. The pass to Wembanyama. Unloads from 9. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And not only that, but he plays a huge part in their transition game. You know, getting the ball up court in a hurry is his first thought when he gets the rebound in his hands, and he does it very well.
Well, Thunder have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his third foul so far. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Yeah, 6 lead changes so far. So which team can come up with that big play you're talking about, Clark? That's going to be interesting.
And the officials whistle a foul on this shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. One shot. That's good from Roberts.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
From deep, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Roberts got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Giddy, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Shot by Roberts, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hayward kicks to Alexander. Inside. Wide open. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Shot by Roberts, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Hayward off the pick from Williams. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Sohan. Suleiman's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Roberts. Pass to Sohan. He kicks to Roberts. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Roberts passes to Sohan. From past the arc. That is good. Roberts got 51. The guys there in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Alexander passes Holmgren. Giddy. Alexander defended by Jones. From the high post. The Thunder with another miss.
He had a defender draped all over him.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Alexander defended by Jones. Alexander passes to Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
The Spurs making a switch here.
How big was that? And he's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Spurs have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. A nice shot by Roberts.
Maybe he just needed a little break at halftime because he's been raining down threes ever since.
Thunder trailing by 3. Passes to Alexander. Williams. Williams, a screen on Jones. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
1:43 left in the game. Here's Roberts, who dinks the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Alexander, defended by Jones. Good. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here's Roberts. The pass to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's the Thunder now. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hayward kicks to Alexander. Stripped away, and that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he would have liked, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Hayward passes to Alexander. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Tries to keep it alive. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Here's Wallace. No good. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr endorsement.
It was a huge game for you. That was an incredible scoring display that we just witnessed. Would you say that this is one of your definitive moments as a pro?
I would say so. I don't know what happened, but man, the basket looked about as wide open as the ocean out there, you know? and all I had to do was make sure my shot wasn't blocked. I don't want to give you the impression that this was a fluke, though. I know that all the hours I put in at the gym and all the extra training I do made this game possible. The win here and how I played just served as more motivation to keep at it and take my game to the next level.